Merry
everyone.
Christmas, everyone.
From our family to yours,
From our
Merry
family.
Christmas. So our video today is gonna be about how we met. Or is it how we met?
How we met, yes.
How we met.
How we met.
I think we have different versions of how we met from
Alright.
from different perspectives.
Okay.
So I'll let you explain first how from your perspective we met.
Alright, that's quite unexpected. I thought you would start first. I think so.
Okay, I'll start first. So in 2017, I believe, 2007, I'll confirm the date. I was in university and I came home for December holidays, and then my cousin Kawaza was home with us. She had returned from Joburg, and yeah, just going through whatever.
What could that
That's her story to
Stress.
tell. But no, she wasn't feeling well at the time.
So not relational stress.
Yeah, no, she wasn't feeling well physically at the time, so she had to come home. And then we were sitting on the dining table. It was in the afternoon, I believe. Just sitting on the dining table, all of us, me, Gabaza, my mom, I believe Voli was there. Yes, she was there. Tonano was there. This Gabaza's younger brother was there. I can't remember who else was there, but I can remember those ones who were sitting around the dining table, just eating mangoes and lychees as usual. Yeah. Mine too, by the way. And then her phone rang, and it was this brother over here.
His brother.
This fine brother who was calling to check up on her because when she left Joburg, she wasn't feeling well. And then, as they were talking, and I don't know what they were saying because I couldn't hear the conversation, but I could hear she's talking to someone because I was sitting next to her. I asked her if I could speak to the person, which is really out of character for me because I don't usually want to talk to people, speak less of guys. I'm not very upfront. But that day, I think I was excited. We're having mangoes. It was December vibes, so I was like, yeah, let me say hi. I'm like, hi.
Stranger.
To a stranger. How are you? And he's like, he's fine. And then I gave back the phone, and that was the end of the conversation, right? But then, a couple of minutes later, that fine brother called me back again, which I didn't expect because our conversation was literally less than a minute long. I just said, hi, how you doing? And then when he called back, and I gave back the phone to Gawaza, when he called back, he asked to speak to me. And then I was like, you want to talk to me? I stood up and went outside to speak with him because now I felt like he wants to have a conversation, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And then we spoke. He asked me who I was. The first time we spoke, I didn't even tell you my name. We didn't even. It was not even a minute long, really.
That's true.
And then you asked me who I am, where I'm from, what am I studying, what am I doing. At the time I was in UCT, and I was like, I'm in UCT, I'm studying. And then at the end of that conversation, he said, I'm gonna marry you. Oh, you said I'm your wife.
Yeah.
He said, I'm your wife. I was like, I am what? He's like, I'm your wife. I was blushing, but I was like, he's crazy. He's never seen me. It's the first time we spoke, and he says I'm his wife. How does he know?
I was in the spirit.
You were in the spirit.
Yeah. I was surely in the spirit.
I was totally off that spirit because I didn't believe it. I was just like, this fine brother is just speaking, and I don't know what he's talking about. And he hung up. 20 minutes later, he called again. That day, I think we spoke so many times.
It's been more than 8 hours.
Yes, throughout the night we spoke. I remember it's that season when Chelsea had this Chelsea to Chelsea free call.
Hammer. And win. I think it was free call and win a hammer.
Yeah.
Buy airtime and give you a lot of minutes.
Yes, I didn't use Chelsea.
Yeah.
But everyone in the house who used Chelsea knew I was speaking speaking to him because he called me on every number there was in the house, every selfie number there was. We spoke the whole night. I'm sure everyone was irritated because this person that we didn't know, and I was never on the phone with anyone really. So for the first time now, this person is calling me non-stop about the phone. I can't get off the phone. Really out of character for me, and yeah, that's how it went, according to me.
Awesome. I think you've said it all. Yeah, you said it all. I recall very well. Yes, it was in 2007. And Sean traveled home because we all stayed in the same flat. Yeah, we shared the same flat, not coming together. Then she traveled home, and I just decided to check up on her because she wasn't feeling well. I hardly call her. I don't like. We just knew each other in the house. We all just play, have fun, play around. So many girls and guys in the house. So I just decided, okay, let me check up on her. And the next thing is, I don't know how I was given the phone to. I think that's when maybe you asked to speak to whoever was speaking to her by then. Then I caught you on the phone. We spoke. We started speaking, and I think I felt intrigued, like I felt attracted, without seeing your face, I'm not sure if I knew your name by then, without knowing your background, without knowing where you come from, whether you're a Buddhist, you are a Buddha, or a Buddhist, or you are a Muslim.
Had she ever mentioned me before?
No, she has never made mention of you before. I just got that chance to speak with you, and then I was able to speak, at length because of this Celsius promotion. So I think
what made you call me back after we spoke? Because we spoke for like 20 seconds, right?
Yes.
Like, hey, how are you? Good and you?
Yeah. I think I got attracted to you just by reading. I think that was a moment, a period I was also believing God, for someone I can spend my life with, because I told you of a story that when I arrived here, I made a vow that because of what I saw, like my own limited mentality of, let's say, what God can do. Maybe, I'm like, there's no way I can marry because of one sin I saw, something I saw on this land. Maybe that should be another story for another day. We can talk about, but it was so disgusting to see a lady, like the things you see around here were just, so I'm like, no, rather let me not say that. Let me rather believe God. Let me support you before God. God is able to do it. Then I got onto the phone with you. Then I felt like, no, this person should be my wife. That's what I told you. You are my wife. You are my wife. Like on the phone without seeing you, I just felt that connection. The way you spoke, I saw that God in you. Like, because I was just asking questions, just like, what do you do? What do you do?
Also, you were interviewing me.
Kind of a background check.
Okay, I did know. I was just speaking.
FBI, because as I mentioned, I was believing God for someone from Him, not myself. I don't try and choose and start searching, but I was doing the soul searching, looking for the right person, to spend my life with. And you happen to be right, got that attraction right now. That's what made us statement that you are my wife when I've never seen you before. And I thank God, yeah. And we spoke, I got up the phone, we spoke and came back. I couldn't just resist it. I keep on calling when I've never even seen you still, until we shared pictures. But before we even share pictures, I told you already that
I think we even shared pictures like a week later.
a week later. By then, email were the things of the day.
Yes,
No Facebook,
it
no
was
WhatsApp.
emails.
You know,
Emails.
uh,
Actually, it took longer
it
to
took
send
longer.
pictures.
Got an email from your university account. I was using one Gmail or Yahoo account then.
I think you're using Yahoo.
Yeah, and I've been looking for that picture till now. I still search for it. I hope
I know
get
the picture. I have it in my mind.
Yeah, I have that picture in my mind. So I think that picture also spiced it up.
I sent a picture of myself in a bikini. Well, bikini top and at the beach.
Yeah.
But I was wearing shorts, so it was not really a bikini.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that, but I was not trying to send it to you. I don't know. I think it was the only
Maybe you're also in
picture
the spirit in a different,
I
a different angle. We are coming from a different angle.
I was not looking for a partner. I was not looking for marriage. I was just like, I don't know, I was being myself. I don't know. More than anything, I was just being myself. Really.
Yeah, it was a beautiful encounter, and I'm always grateful to God for that. You know, always grateful to God for, because I believe, and I also believe, you know, that's how I got led by God to the right person.
Yeah.
You know, because I didn't want to do it myself. I was not even preparing to call Shaw. Maybe let me call Shaw. Maybe there's one girl out there that no, just a random checkup. And you know, I believe that's how God did it His own way. And yeah, no turning back, no looking back. Yeah, I think that's how it is.
That's how we met, guys. I think I want to do the video today.
Oh, fire!
Let's go charge the voice. I like the story. It's not until you hear the story.